Imagine waking up thousands of years ago, long before supermarkets, restaurants, and even modern civilization existed. You're hungry, searching for food, and you discover something strange. A white crystal left behind by nature. You taste it, and suddenly the flavor of your food changes forever. That simple discovery would become one of the most important discoveries in human history. Today, salt is something we can find in every kitchen. We use it without thinking. But thousands of years ago, salt was more valuable than gold in many societies. People fought over it, traded it, and traveled hundreds of miles just to find it. But the biggest question is, when did ancient humans actually start eating salt? The truth is, nobody knows the exact moment when the first human tasted salt. It happened long before humans created writing systems or recorded history. However, scientists believe that our relationship with salt began millions of years ago, through our connection with nature and survival. Early humans did not need salt the way we use it today. They were hunters and gatherers, and they received natural amounts of sodium from the animals they hunted. Meat already contained important minerals that helped their bodies function properly. Our bodies need sodium to control muscles, nerves, and fluid balance. Without enough salt, humans cannot survive. So even the earliest humans were already connected to salt through their food. But eventually, humans began to notice something interesting. Animals often traveled to specific places near salty lakes, mineral-rich lands, and coastal areas. These locations attracted animals because they also needed salt. Ancient humans followed these animals and discovered natural salt sources. At some point, people realized that this strange white mineral could do much more than simply exist in nature. They discovered that adding salt to food made it taste better. But even more importantly, they discovered that salt could preserve food. Before refrigerators existed, keeping food fresh was one of humanity's biggest challenges. Meat could quickly spoil, especially during warm seasons. But when humans covered meat with salt, it lasted much longer. This discovery changed human life forever. Salt allowed people to store food for difficult times. It helped communities survive winters, long journeys, and periods when hunting was unsuccessful. As human civilizations developed, salt became even more important. Ancient societies began searching for better ways to collect and produce it. Some of the earliest evidence of organized salt production comes from thousands of years ago. Ancient people collected salt from seawater, salt lakes, and underground deposits. They created techniques to extract and store it. In ancient China, salt production became a major industry thousands of years ago. In ancient Egypt, salt was used not only for food, but also for preserving bodies during the mummification process. Across the world, salt became a symbol of wealth and power. In many ancient cultures, salt was so valuable that it was used as a form of trade. Some historians even connect the word salary with salt because Roman soldiers were sometimes associated with payments connected to salt. Whether that connection is completely accurate or not, it shows how important salt became in human society. But why was salt so valuable? Because salt was not equally available everywhere. People who lived near oceans or salt deposits had easier access to it. But people living far away from these sources had to travel long distances or trade with others to get it. This created ancient trade routes where salt moved from one region to another, connecting different civilizations. Salt was not just a seasoning. It was a resource that influenced economies, cultures, and even wars. Throughout history, controlling salt supplies often meant controlling power. However, salt's story is not only about civilization, it is also about human evolution. The human body developed a strong desire for salt because sodium was essential for survival. Our ancestors who were able to find and consume enough salt had an advantage. That is why humans still naturally enjoy salty flavors today. Our brains recognize salt as something important. But there is also another side to the story. While ancient humans struggled to find enough salt, modern humans often consume too much of it. Today, salt is everywhere, in processed foods, snacks, and fast food. The same mineral that once helped humans survive can become harmful when consumed in excessive amounts. So the history of salt is really the history of humanity itself. From ancient hunters discovering salty minerals in nature, to powerful civilizations trading and fighting over it, salt has played a hidden but enormous role in shaping our world. The next time you add a little salt to your food, remember this. That tiny white crystal carries a story that began thousands of years ago. A story of survival, discovery, and human civilization. Salt was never just a seasoning. It was one of the substances that helped build human history.